Welcome, everyone, and hello to day 41 of 100 Days of Code with Leon Andersen. This is today another of those more previewy session, but Leon will let you know more. So why don't we hear from the man, the myth, the legend himself? Leon Andersen is here too. How are you?
Hello, everyone. I'm doing good, doing good. Excited for the coding that's ahead of me today. Um, doing the session pretty early, so this is just a preview. I'm going to do the section on Express, creating a server with Express. Probably, I'll see how much. How much I have to code myself during that section. If it's just the watch time, or if it's how long it extends into actual doing. But maybe I can get the next section as well, which is creating dynamic HTML with templating. We'll see. Doesn't sound as interesting as servers themselves, but I'm seeing that there are that it has to do with Express, so that sounds interesting again. And yeah, I'm seeing some keywords that just sound interesting, even though I have not really EJS Express JavaScript, or what does it mean? EJS. No. Yeah, interpolation, conditionals, static assets. Sounds interesting. Yeah, maybe I get into that. But before that, the subtopics of Express are request and response objects, routing basics, path parameters, query strings, and auto restart with node one. And I remember that I have to finish the last video of the section before I remember that I wanted to look up something to to finish my code along with that as well, which was like using a package to build a language guesser with npm, or in Node with a npm package. Yeah, and I'll see how I will use the time today. I'll definitely do the Express section, but maybe I'll also afterwards I'll also do some more typing practice, because I definitely noticed the increase from my last intense typing practice day, and I'm now at the point where I can, like, I figured out that I don't have to do all of all of the lessons before actually before I can unlock symbols and numbers. They all have like a lock on them, but I just tried clicking them and it was like, are you sure? And then I could do it. So I was like, okay. I'm happy I increased my accuracy. This is going to be highly important as well. But I'm happy that I can now train numbers and symbols. So I'm hyped for that as well. So maybe I will do that and request Express section today. Yes.
Great. Yeah. I think the only thing I would give you on your way, but I think you're doing anyways, but in case you haven't been doing it, do it, is with all these node things that he's showing, just copy what he does and try it out for yourself on your own machine. And yeah, I'm super excited. Like this will be the first time that you're going to run a server. I think the part on templating, like that will be nice. But the thing is, like if you don't have the best grasp on this, it's not like too bad because you're not gonna use EJS, which stands for Express JavaScript templating, I think, or something. Because later you're gonna use React. So this is knowledge that helps you a little bit to understand all of the process. But in terms of how stuff is going to happen later, it's going to look quite a bit different. So it's going to, I think, 30% or so are going to be quote unquote reusable, where it helps you to deepen your understanding of what will happen later. However, the technologies that you're actually going to end up using are so different that it's not too important. But then the next section, this one, RESTful routes, is going to be super important because this is really how all of the web communicates via this REST protocol. The only other one that comes a little bit close are WebSockets and GraphQL. But by far, most of the web is using this protocol. So I think it's going to be super interesting again here. So I would say like 10 out of 10 interesting, like 5 out of 10 maybe interesting, and then you're going back to like 10 out of 10 interesting. So exciting stuff coming up for you.
Awesome. Yeah.
Cool. Any last thoughts you want to share before we end this little preview stream? And then obviously tomorrow we're going to do a nice recap for everyone watching.
Well, I'm thinking how much it makes sense to spend time with typing, because I feel like if I can type more fluently and faster, especially with the symbols and stuff, I can go much faster through all the sections and can directly embrace them, and I don't have to pause the video all the time to then code, copy, and like I can do it in real time. And I don't know, it's I want to go further with the course, but I also want to go like in a smoother way. I mean, I'm too curious for Express. I'm definitely going to do that, but I feel like, yeah, I might want to spend some more time with typing before the other lessons. We'll see.
So in my mind, I think there's probably like a Pareto effect here. So probably if you just spend 2 hours or so on the symbols, then your brain will be warmed up enough for you to be able to find them reasonably well. And then because they are happening often in code anyways, you're then going to chain these types or these characters over and over again anyways.
Got it. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe today an hour, tomorrow 2 hours could work.
Exactly. And then your fingers should be warmed up for these symbols.
Got it. But I mean, I'll probably need to pause often still. We'll see.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, you have good judgment, so just get into it and it's going to be great. Also follow your curiosity, right? Like if you're very curious, just consume the content because again, like these symbols are in there and you're going to end up having to use them over and over again anyways.
Yes.
Sweet. Then yeah, we're done here. Thanks everyone for tuning in. You can catch us daily and you can also catch the recordings anytime. This has been day 41 of 100 Days of Code with
Leon Andersen and my mentor.
Aleph Nil from Dev. Thank you guys. Bye.
Bye bye. Until tomorrow.